Assalamualaikum. Welcome to my class English Year 4 with Miss Ayu. Today we are learning Module 4 Celebration, Lesson 3, Our World. Let's start. This is the content standard and learning standard for today's lesson. The main skill for today is reading, and the complementary skill for today is also reading. But we are focusing on understanding specific information and detail of simple text of one or two paragraphs, and also to understand main idea of simple text. Okay, this is the learning objective for today's lesson. By the end of the lesson, student will be able to answer 3 out of 4 comprehension questions related to the text correctly, make 2 corrections for statements about Dean and Tom, and write 3 sentences correctly using be going to. Success criteria for today's lesson. By the end of the lesson, I can circle 3 out of 4 answers correct based on the audio that I listened to. Success criteria for today's lesson. By the end of the lesson, I can circle 3 out of 4 answers correctly based on the audio that I listened to, which is in text 3. I can make 2 corrections of the statements about Dean and Tom, and I can write 3 sentences correctly using isn't going to and aren't going to. Let's start. Please be ready with your textbook and open to page 40. Before we proceed to the text, let's look at the sentence structure or the grammar box in the page. Okay, the yellow box. Okay, I'm not going to go to bed early. He isn't going to watch TV. She isn't going to watch TV. It isn't going to watch TV. This is how we make sentences from here. Okay, from this box. Okay, we aren't going to decorate the house. You aren't going to decorate the house. They aren't going to decorate the house. Okay, students, this is how we use isn't going to and aren't going to. Ini cara kita guna frasa isn't going to and aren't going to. Isn't going to adalah singkatan kepada is not going to, iaitu dia tidak akan buat. Okay, and then aren't going to adalah singkatan kepada are not going to, iaitu mereka tak akan buat. Okay, kita guna he isn't going to for one person atau singular. He for man or boy, lelaki. She for woman or girl ataupun perempuan. And it untuk haiwan ataupun benda. We use aren't going to if there is more than one person. Okay, we aren't. Kami takkan buat. Okay, you aren't. Okay, you ni seorang tapi orang yang kita bercakap. Okay, you ni special ya. Dia guna are. Macam I am, you are. Okay, you aren't going. Okay, kamu tak akan buat. And then the last one is they aren't going. Mereka tak akan. Okay. Now, remember the previous lesson we learned about is going to and are going to, which is affirmative ataupun positif. Maksudnya benda yang dia akan buat. Kita belajar is going to and aren't going to. Dan for this topic, we are learning negative, which is isn't going to. Dia takkan buat atau tak nak buat. Atau mereka tak nak buat. Okay? This is page 40, our world. Okay, now look, we are going to listen to the vocabulary section first, and then we are going to listen and read the text. Okay, please shadow read while you are listening to the text.
Module 4. Our World. Vocabulary. Stay up. Money. Fireworks. Decorate. Barbecue. Give. Activity 1. What do you know about celebrations in other countries? Listen and read. Social studies.
Celebrations around the world. Lin, China.
Lunar New Year is in 2 months. We're going to decorate the house with beautiful paintings and red lanterns. On New Year's Eve, we're going to have a big family dinner. This year, I'm not going to go to bed early. I'm going to stay up to watch the fireworks on TV. On New Year's Day, my parents are going to give me money as a present.
Tom, US.
Tomorrow is the 4th Thursday of November. We're going to celebrate Thanksgiving and give thanks for the things we have. We're going to decorate the house, cook and watch football on TV. In the evening, we're going to eat turkey and pumpkin pie for dessert. Delicious.
What's your favourite celebration? What are you going to do on that day? Write and tell us. Tom, US.
Tomorrow is the 4th of July, Independence Day. We are going to celebrate with all of the family. We're going to have a barbecue. My dad is going to cook burgers. In the evening, we are going to eat ice cream and we're going to watch the fireworks at the park. Independence Day is great.
Okay, we have read about Lin and Tom. Now look at page 41. We are going to do activity 2, 3, and activity 4. Activity 2. Read again and tick. Okay, now you're going to read and tick. Okay, please refer to the text that we read just now and then you find out. Okay, are they going to decorate the house during Lunar New Year or Independence Day? Ada tak disebut dalam teks tadi? Decorate the house. Okay, which? During Lunar Year or Independence Day? Number 2, have a barbecue. Which special day that they have a barbecue? Lunar New Year or Independence Day? Third one, have a big dinner. Okay, which special day that they have a big dinner? Okay, look at Tom and Lin's text. Okay, number 4, eat ice. Okay, do they eat ice cream during Lunar New Year or during Independence Day? And then number 5, give money as a present. Okay, which special day that they give money as a present? Okay, and then cook burger. Which one? Which special day that we cook burger during Lunar New Year or Independence Day? And then watch fireworks. Which special day that you watch fireworks? Okay, please make sure that you refer to the text to find your answer and pause this video first. Okay, have you finished doing it? Now let's look at the answer. Okay, decorate the house is during Lunar New Year. Have a barbecue during Independence Day, which is for have a big dinner. They have a big dinner during Lunar New Year and Independence Day. Eat ice cream during Independence Day. Give money as a present during Lunar New Year. Cook burgers during Independence Day and watch fireworks. They watch fireworks during Lunar New Year and also Independence Day. Apa itu Lunar New Year? Kids, students, okay, perayaan tahun baru. Di Independence Day adalah hari kemerdekaan. Okay, now let's look at activity 2. Listen and circle.
Activity 3. Listen and circle. 1.
What are you going to do for Thanksgiving, Jim?
We're going to have a big dinner at home.
Is your mother going to make roast turkey?
No, she isn't. My mother doesn't cook. But my dad is an excellent cook, and he's going to make the turkey, as always.
2.
Is your dad going to make pumpkin pie too?
No, he isn't. My grandma is going to make pumpkin pie.
I love pumpkin pie.
Me too. And my grandmother makes the best pumpkin pie ever.
3.
What about you, Faye? What are you going to do for Thanksgiving?
We aren't going to have dinner at home this year.
Where are you going?
We're going to have dinner at my Uncle John's.
4.
Well, I'm sure you're going to have fun.
I don't know.
Why not?
Uncle Jim loves football, so we're going to watch football on TV.
What's wrong with that?
I don't like football. I think it's boring.
Okay, we've just finished listening to a recording for activity 3. This is the correct answer. Number 1, Jim's family isn't going to have a burger. Number 2, Jim's mother isn't going to make a carrot cake. Okay, number 3, Faye's family aren't going to have a barbecue at her uncle's house. Number 4, Faye isn't going to watch the fireworks in the park. This is the answer to the question. Now, activity 4. Read activity 1 again and correct the sentences about Lynn and Tom. Okay, look at page 40. Okay, this one. Okay, look back and then you have to compare these sentences with here. Okay, and correct. Like number 1, Lynn is going to go to bed early on New Year's Eve. Is he? If not, you have to correct. Is you change to isn't because Lynn isn't going to go bed early on New Year's. So continue with number 2, number 3, and number 4. In number 2, Tom is going to watch the fireworks on TV. Is that correct? If it's not, you have to correct it by exchanging is. And then look at number 3. Lynn is going to give presents to her parents. Is that correct? If not, you have to change to make it correct. Okay, number 4. Tom is going to eat burgers in the evening. Is this correct? If not, you have to change the sentences to make it. Okay, tukar kalau ayat tu tak betul, kamu kena tukar. Okay, dia nak buat ke? Oh, dia tak buat. Kalau dia tak buat, you have to change is to isn't. Okay? Okay. For that answer activity just for that activity just now, you know the answer. Okay, you have to check. Okay, now let's move on to workbook. Please open to page 30. Look at activity 1. What are the children going to do tomorrow? Look at the pictures and write sentences with be going to. Okay, the example has been given for you for number 1. Okay, decorate the house? No. Cook? Yes. So the sentences is he isn't going to decorate the house. He's going to cook. Now look at number 2. They, because more than one people can see television. Watch TV? Right. So, okay. Play football? No. So, how to make sentences? And how many sentences to make? Macam mana nak buat ayat dan macam berapa ayat nak buat. Okay, sebab ada 2 juga contoh, kita kena buat 2 juga. You have to do 2 sentences. They, they kita guna apa? Is ke are? They are. Betul. And then kita sambung guna perkataan going to. They are going to. Lepas tu sambung dengan verb watch TV. They are going to watch. And then play football. No, right? Okay. They are ke aren't? Aren't going to play football. That is how you do this question. Okay? Please pause this video and then I'm going to reveal the answer after you have finished writing. Have you finished? Can I start revealing the answers? Okay, number 2. This is the answer. They are going to watch TV. They aren't going to play football. Now let's look at number 3. He is going to dress up as a scout. He isn't going to have a big dinner. Let's look at number 4. He isn't going to stay up late and he's going to go to bed. Now, let's move on to activity. Imagine that tomorrow is New Year's Eve. What are you going to do? What is New Year's Eve? New Year's Eve adalah malam tahun baru. Okay, apa yang kamu akan buat pada malam tahun baru? Okay, imagine that there is no COVID. Tak ada COVID-19. Okay, so what are you going to do? Have you celebrate New Year's Eve before? Pernah tak celebrate sebelum ni malam tahun baru? So, you can write what are you going to do. Okay, if we don't have COVID. Usually, we go to the parade. We go to Dataran Merdeka. We go watch fireworks. We have a family dinner. We watch special program on TV. Okay, you can list down. I'm going to do what? Okay, you list 2 activity that you are going to do on New Year's pada malam tahun baru. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in with my class today. Please make sure to follow my next class in my next video. Thank you, everyone. Bye.